had too much distance between you. You let him get on the outside with a couple bullshit punches. You understand? You cannot get out there and lose close rounds like that. You understand? You got to get on. When that bell rings, you jump right on his ass. Okay? You jump right on top of this man. Okay? Do not give him no room to do anything. As soon as you get in there.
Good speech by Ronnie Shields. Nick talked about Hanshaw violating Durrell's space. That's what he means. Now, that was not a knockdown. But look at what Hanshaw does.
When you get close, go to the body. Now, look, you aiming at the head with the hook. Start aiming right here to the shoulder. Aim to the shoulder.
Hanshaw never sat down.
Round 3.
Steve, talk more about Durrell now. Or let's talk about Hanshaw first. Anything, he probably lost that round. So what do you think? Do you agree with Shields? And what else should he be doing?
Well, I agree with Ronnie Shields. He needs to stay. You see, Hanshaw's capable of applying 10 rounds of hard pressure. He did it with Mendy in spots. He did it with Jones. In those fights, he faded in 11 and 12. But there's no 11 and 12 in these fights. He has to be consistent, stay focused, and apply pressure. And really, his time in this fight, Nick, should be the second half of the fight, not the first half.
Well, he's really trying to walk down Durrell, but man, Durrell's hand speed again. Very evident, Steve. But you can see Durrell losing his composure. 14 pro fights a little bit. You know, when he gets under siege that way. But I still don't know about Hanshaw's power.
Put it out.
Professional experience. Look at the numbers of rounds. Andre Durrell just not a lot of action since turning pro after winning that Olympic bronze medal.
And he really wants a lot more. He wants a lot more action. He really thought he hasn't fought enough.
Nick, he's never signed with a promoter. He's never had a contract with a promoter. Sometimes that can hurt a young fighter.
Good point. Now they slug it out, and Hanshaw cut off balance. Now on the switch is Durrell, and he got full extension on that left hand, and he's got Hanshaw in bad shape here. He's wrestling him and mugging him all over the ring. It's hard to know, and he's muscling him against the ropes again, and Hanshaw holds on. Didn't look like Hanshaw got hit with more than one solid shot, but he became unglued a little bit, Steve.
He did. His balance went. I think he was legitimately hurt, Nick. And Durrell, a tiger in there, pushing Hanshaw off so he can get his punches off.
Looked like that left hand from Durrell. We hope to see it again. Meantime, a lot of time left in this third round. It's been a beauty here in our main event. Andre Durrell in the black and green is undefeated. He's the natural southpaw. Nice left hand. It's been his best punch. Well, when he triples up that jab, it's not bad either. But that straight left hand from Durrell has found a home as Hanshaw comes in without throwing. Hanshaw trying to line up, just touching with the jab, trying to unload that right hand. And Durrell waiting to counter that right.
Two of Hanshaw's last 5 fights against lefties.
Steve, it's like Durrell's taking a little breather. The crowd doesn't want to see that.
No, Durrell should not do that. He's making Hanshaw miss, so he's smiling at him. Don't lose the crowd. Bad move. Harder now, Nick.
Yeah, he opened up. He really took about 45 seconds off there. Boy, Hanshaw, bad round for him. As he's fallen behind in this fight through 3.
Okay, now listen to me. Sit down. Listen. You gotta use the jab. Jab the man in the chest. You're head hunting too much with him. Okay, don't head hunt with the man. Look, add your feints, use your feints. Once you fade him and he commit himself, then you gotta go in. But you gotta jab.
Action from round 3. Durrell can fight righty or lefty. He's lefty here, and he's effective. And look at him pushing Hanshaw off. Hanshaw, experienced guy, trying to hold on. Durrell won't let him. Big power display, a little sloppy, a little over-aggressive, but that's okay. He thought he had a chance to score a knockdown, if not a knockout there. And now later in the round, look at that straight left hand. Hanshaw never saw it coming. That was a big shot. Durrell, the confidence he lost
You understand? You got to
that
go
first
to the
10
body
seconds
on
of
him.
round one, Nick, he's gotten it back 5 times.
Got to go to the body on him.
Just love his hand speed. You know, I disagree. I don't think Tony Henshaw is capable of really being elusive. I like that Shields is telling him to move it. I don't think you're going to feint Durrell into a mistake. But what you are going to do, that Henshaw, and I agree with Shields, he's got to go to that body now. He's got to take the legs away from Durrell a little bit. He's got to slow him up. He's just got to seize the initiative back.
And why is Durrell boxing orthodox?
He's so effective lining up that left hand off the jab. But he had a great jab here. He was tripling that jab from the orthodox position. But it's always harder to fight a southpaw, you would think, so why not make it miserable for Tony Henshaw? Or even more miserable. You agree, Steve? You have it 29-28?
Yes, for Durrell. Gave him the second and third rounds. Line of blood coming out of Durrell's nose.
Stop.
This is an excellent fight.
Well, very hard to figure because the way the first round went, you would have thought that Henshaw would have steamrolled Durrell, but not the case at all.
We have those hands.
In close will be very interesting. Nobody sees the big advantage when they get in tight. That was a clinch. Henshaw not really walking, and he walks into a jab there. Blood coming from the left nostril of Andre Durrell. Now Henshaw working the body.
But look at those rope burns on Henshaw's back.
It's been there from the beginning, Steve. Oh, nice left. That was a hybrid hook. Boy, I love the hand speed of Andre Durrell. And he can crack, too. I'm not saying knockdown power by any means.
Stop. Let his head out. I got it. Let it out.
He's technically rock solid. More solid than Tony Henshaw. Not to disparage Henshaw. He's a dangerous guy. Walked into a jab there. Now it's back southpaw as Durrell whips a right hand and goes orthodox.
Durrell obviously watched the Roy Jones fight because Henshaw worked Jones most of that fight. But what Jones was effective doing was taking pot shots. He'd waited. Then he'd throw a lead power shot. Durrell started doing the same thing with a few more jabs mixed in.
See, to me, the difference in this fight is the superior speed of Andre Durrell. Certainly hand speed and definitely his foot speed, too. He's using the ring better. Henshaw should be closing him off here, forcing him to fight. No, not backing up.
Well, let's see what happens here.
Oh, he walked into a right hand. So Henshaw gets rocked again. Nice switching from Durrell. It's been very effective.
Henshaw holding on.
Let him go. Stop. Let him go.
Durrell looks like the stronger guy right now. And that's something that Henshaw didn't believe, would never buy. And now Durrell trying to brute force his way around. He's throwing Henshaw all over. Henshaw's bleeding from the nose as well. And now he's in retreat. Body shot from Durrell.
I got it.
Not exactly an amateur style the way Durrell pushes Henshaw around.
He's fighting mean, Steve. He's fighting mean. And he pushes Henshaw down. He had him going with that left hand.
4, 5, 6,
Can't be saved by the bell.
Hey, all right, you okay?
Pat Russell didn't think it was a knockdown at first, and then
it's a knockdown.
I didn't think it was knockdown either. He clearly pushed him down.
He had him go.